the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now Jackson. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. The tight end in motion right. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Now it's Stafford. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
Short pass caught by Henry. The numbers for Hunter Henry from a week ago. 5 catches, 62 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses have better focus on.
Play action. Stafford. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Stafford looks to throw again. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 yards there, just like last play. Now Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to... Line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Stafford. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Koo knocks this one through the post. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even... much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They go play action now. Jackson. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now an option play on 2nd down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Down inside the 40.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's Jackson. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man. That's Leggett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And his kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And up to about the 26. Just across the 25.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Stafford now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. This a 2nd and 8.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Jackson now.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now Jackson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
3rd and 9 here.
Now it's Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. To throw is Jackson. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Jackson. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Caps have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Ryland for the PAT.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Stafford. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Stafford. Open man downfield. It's Palmer. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Here's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Mike Hilton, always dangerous on the corner blitz, and he gets the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Now it's Stafford.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jacobs diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Now it's Jackson.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
Touchdown, Chicago! T. Higgins as the first half is winding down.
And the Caps will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Stafford.
Open man, that's Henry. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Caught on the right side, Reed. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. The final shot before the break, Stafford.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Caps offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 23. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return.
And the Jets will take over.
To throw is Stafford. Short pass caught by Henry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Now Stafford.
Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Jacobs going to try the middle. Able to avoid. He'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Back to throw, Stafford. That'll be caught right side by Reed. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford. Complete. It's Henry. And down inside the 15 he goes. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Stafford now to throw.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Here again, Stafford. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Terry McLaurin, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have got it back to within a score.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Caps offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Play action. Now Jackson.
That one taken in.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Now Jackson.
That one completes him again.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really down the road.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Read option. This is Gibbs.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gibbs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Again, it's Gibbs.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Jahmyr Gibbs, his first rushing touchdown of the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Chicago, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 0.
Thank you.